Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sam here. Today's video is going to be some of my favorite beauty products at the moment. I did try and film this video a few times, but I tried to do everything at once. I tried to do beauty products, hair care, skincare, just like the whole nine all in one, and it was just way too long of a video because there are a lot of things that I have been loving lately. So we're just gonna get right into it today. So if you would like to see what my current favorite beauty products are, then keep on watching. Alright, so first we're going to start with the face products. This is the Superstay Better Skin Transforming Foundation by Maybelline. And this is new within like maybe the past like 4 months. I think it came out this summer. But I saw this and it's oil-free. It also has SPF 15, which I like because the sun is always out here in Arizona. It comes with a pump on it, and this is in the shade, in case you were curious. What the heck, where's the shade? This is in the shade 20, Classic Ivory. Now it has like a pretty normal consistency. I'd say it's not too heavy, but it's not too liquidy either. And I would say this is about a medium coverage, and it is buildable. It's what I have on my skin right now. It just sits really pretty on the skin, and it really does wear for a long time. And next with skin products, this is the Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer. And this is in the shade 2 Light. My only gripe about this product is I think the applicator is kind of dumb. These little sponge tip applicators for me are not always the greatest, but I don't know if you could tell, like if you could see, it is pretty soft and easy to squish down. So if you really were feeling it, you could blend out your concealer with this, but I suggest either using some kind of dampened beauty sponge or some kind of brush. But this just gives you kind of an idea of the coverage of it. It has, again, I'd say about a medium coverage. It won't cover up completely everything, but I also like it because it's not too heavy or too cakey. It's not too watery of a consistency. It's not too creamy of a consistency. I normally really love Milani skin products, and so I figured I'd give it a shot, and it's been doing pretty well for me so far. It does dry down a little quickly, so you do want to move quickly when applying it and blending it out, but I like the coverage it gives. I like how it sits on the skin, and overall, pretty great concealer. And for setting all of that, if you've watched my channel, you've seen me use this as the Coty Airspun Loose face powder, and I just like how well this sets makeup. It's what I have on my face today, and it's just so finely milled. And I mean, for the price point, you really can't beat it. That's my biggest thing with this. I think I got this whole big thing for like $6, and I use it every day, and I'm still like, it still looks like it's full. So this is my go-to setting powder lately. I love it, and I'm a huge fan. There's nothing more I have to say. Sticking with face products, the next is a blush from Milani. Milani is, we got 2 products here and another one coming up later. Actually, another 2 coming up later. Been a fan of Milani this month. This is their Baked Blush in Luminoso. Now, I've tried other shades of this. I tried Dolce Pink, and it was pretty, but it was just so shimmery and glittery that it was kind of picking up texture on my cheeks. I didn't like how it was sitting on the skin. It looked very unnatural. Now, obviously, makeup is not natural, it's makeup, but it just looked really glittery and shimmery, and I wasn't feeling it. This one, though, is a very smooth texture. You can see the color of it a little bit. Swatch it on the back of my hand. It just has a pretty coral undertone to it, and it's not completely matte. It has a slight bit of shimmer, but it's almost like a glow to it. Like, it's not shimmer or glitter, but almost like a glow. It's just kind of luminous. So I think this color Luminoso is perfect. This is a beautiful peachy pink blush, and I highly recommend it. It's also what I have on today. Love this stuff. And up next I have 2 highlighters because I couldn't just choose one. They're both great. They're both different shades, so I figured I'd at least give you a little variety. One is by Milani, one is by Wet n Wild. So this Milani, okay, there's like a million names on here. There's Afterglow, there's Strobe Light, there's, I don't know. But I just know it's in the shade number 1. And it's this really pretty kind of like pearly pink. And it is what I have on as my highlight right now. It's just so pretty, and if you love a blinding highlight, she's good. I love this stuff. And next up, this is called Boozy Brunch. It's by Wet n Wild. Now, first thoughts when it's initially in the pan, I'm like, that's gonna be too dark. Like, what is this brown, pink, gold, everything mixed together gonna look like? But then you go ahead and swatch, and let me tell you, this is like creamy. It feels so good. And all together, it has just like this really pretty gold. And it's a little bit paler of a gold than I thought it would be too. You know, it's not like straight up yellow in your face gold. So even on fair complexions, this looks all right. I like it. And you like, this is such a big pan of product too. Like, this is gonna last me forever. Wet n Wild kills it with their products, and the price point that they're able to offer them at, like, you can't beat it. Now, next up I have some eyeshadow palettes. None of these are really new, but they have been my go-tos lately. I have been loving them, and they all wear very well. They're very creamy pigmentation, like just freaking awesome. First is the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I just love the colors in here. These are colors that I could create so many looks with. I can wear them all the time. It came with a nice brush. Where the heck is it though? So the brush is like this. It's double-ended. And it has a nice full mirror in it. And just to give you an idea of the pigmentation, even on the mattes, it's like, wowza. They're so good. Just really creamy colors. And the shimmers are so pretty. I just really, that was not probably the best place to swatch, but I just really love these. Let's see, this is a color Vermeer. And it's just really pretty shimmers, really great mattes, very warm tone palette. So if you're not into warm tones, this would not be the girl for you, but I love it. And next up is the Saharan palette by Dubious Place. Now this summer I saw Dubious Place like all over YouTube, all over Facebook. Everyone was trying them out. Look at these colors. So stunning. I got this palette for $23 and it is a 12 shade palette, so it's about $2 per shade, but I kid you not when I say these shades are some of the creamiest, most pigmented, just stunning colors that I've ever used. Like, oh my god. And look, I know that they're just swatches, so they do play differently on the eyes, but like, they pop so much. They are so pigmented, just such a great formulation. These truly, I think, are my favorite formulation of shadows that I've ever used. So I am definitely interested in trying out other things that they have. I know they have, what, like 6, 7 other palettes too. Like, come on, oh my god, that gold. And this is a matte shade. Like, the pigmentation out of that is nuts. I just love it. And this has given me like so much inspiration to get outside of my comfort zone a little bit and use some colors that maybe I normally wouldn't. Love this. And lastly, for eyeshadow palettes, you probably figured this one was coming, the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collab. This bad boy, you get 35 shades, and I want to say I paid like $38, $39 for this, and so it's just over $1 per shade. You get a lot of mattes, a lot of shimmers, and I have just been loving this. This is another thing that's just getting me outside my comfort zone because there are so many stunning colors that I just normally might not wear, but this has like been inspiring me to just do some things. But just like, look, why am I always swatching all crooked? This is from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Matte shade, shimmer. This is a matte and another shimmer. Just so you can kind of see the pigmentation. Y'all, I think I just like permanently stained my arm. But I just want to show you a few more swatches of these shades. If you did not know, these are actually a different formulation than Morphe's normal colors. She worked like 2 years coming up with this palette on her own while working with the developers and, you know, putting it exactly the way she wanted it. Look at that. That's a matte shade. Damn. So pretty. And this is actually what I have on my eyes today is this palette. Just super pretty. And you don't only get like the basic warm tones. You have all of these kind of bright cools over here with like the purples, the blues, the greens. I'm obsessed. And if you can get your hands on this, do it. It is so worth it. Next up for the eyes, this is the Voluminous Million Lashes Excess from L'Oreal. Just to give you an idea of what that brush looks like. It is a little bit longer and thinner, and it's also, I'll show you, it's like rubber, so it's really flexible. And this is great for getting very close to the lash line, kind of wiggling your way up, and this lengthens and separates lashes like no other. What I've actually been doing is I've been pairing this with the Voluminous Lash Paradise. Honestly, both of these separately are freaking fantastic, but when you put them together, it's like, it's magical. This one adds a ton of volume, and then you go in with this one and it just lifts and separates, and it's like a match made in heaven. It was meant to be. Both of these have been amazing, but I know y'all have heard me talk about this one before. This has definitely been a favorite this month. And next, this is Sandstorm. It's a lip gloss by Revlon, and I'm gonna swatch it right here so you can see it. It's just a really pretty nude gloss, and it has a little bit of gold shimmer to it. I don't really know how much of this you're gonna be able to see on the camera. It's right there. But it just adds a pretty little pop of gloss to whatever look you've got going on. So let me go ahead and just kind of pop some of that at the center. Just gives your lips that full wet look, and I love this stuff. It's not too sticky, but it's also not so watery. Like, it stays put pretty nicely. And next lip product, this is the Milani Keep It Smooth Luxe Lip Treatment. It's just kind of a little lip balm in here, but this stuff smells like a vanilla cupcake, and it takes everything within me not to eat it. And it softens up the lips really well, and I just really like it. I've been keeping this in my purse lately, and I'll kind of just dab some on throughout the day to make sure my lips are staying hydrated. And I have nothing else to say. I just love this stuff. And my two last beauty products are both setting sprays. One is by Pixi. This is their makeup fixing mist, and as you can see, gone through a lot of it. And same with this. This is the Milani Make It Last. Now, this I feel like is a little more hydrating on the skin, but I don't really know how much it does in the way of making your makeup really last. What I think it's the best for is when you've powdered your face, you've got everything down in your face, almost has that kind of powdery look to it just because you've put on so many layers at this point. Spraying down with this and then kind of fanning it out to let it dry, it will really help that makeup absorb and kind of melt into the skin and give you more of a skin-like finish rather than such a powdered finish. And this is what I use today, so you can tell, like, it just kind of helps that highlight to sink down in and give it more of a glowy look rather than like a, hey, I'm highlighted. And it just really helps the makeup to sit nicely on the skin. And I also like how this stuff smells. I think it's green tea and rose extract, or rose water and green tea. And then the mister on this, Oh, I don't even know if you could, I don't know if you saw that. It's really thin and very nice. It's a very fine mist, and same with this. It's so fine, like I don't even know that you can really, I don't really know that how well you could see that in this lighting, but they both have great misters on them. And the Milani Make It Last, this truly will set your makeup in place, and like your makeup will not move throughout the day. Only thing about this is the second ingredient is actually alcohol, and so it can be a little bit drying. This will give you a little more of a matte finish. But if you're looking for something, like you're having a night out with the girls, whatever, you're looking for a great drugstore setting spray, this is the one. Alrighty guys, well that is it for this month's favorite beauty products. I hope that you have enjoyed. Let me know if you like things like this. I've been thinking about doing a favorite hair care and, you know, hair styling products, and favorite skincare and shower products and things like that. So if you are interested in seeing that, give me a thumbs up, sound off in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys would like to see. And as always, thank you so much for watching. The fact that you could be doing anything right now, but you chose to come talk makeup with me and just hang out means the world to me. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thanks again for watching wherever you are. Enjoy the rest of your morning, your evening, your afternoon, and we'll see you next time.